I know it's been a couple days, but if you want a door that can open, you should watch this video, because I'm going to make a door that can open. And no, I'm not talking about these garbage doors. These are stupid, because you have to run into them to open it. That's stupid. I'm going to make one where you can type in chat, say like open door, and it'll open. So first you got to make your amazing door model. I'm about to make just cook up something that's really good. When you're done with your amazing model, first you gotta add a script in server script service and call it open door thing or whatever you want. And also make sure that you anchor the door thing, because so it doesn't fall apart, and also any other things you add over it or around it so they don't fall. Now it's scripting time. Alright, I know this is some complicated scripting and your brain probably can't process it, but basically you have to get the door, which is in the workspace right here, and you got to get the door part, like the main part that will open, which is called door. So you just do door 1, because it's right there, dot door, so it just goes into it and gets the door right here, which is the main part right there. And then after that you need to get the player. You got to do game.players.player added, connect function player, and then the parameter is just players. That's the player that was added into the game, and that's how you can get players on a server script. To see if the player chatted, you can just do player.chatted and connect that to a function, and there's a parameter called message to see what they typed in the chat, which is pretty useful for what we're doing. Next, you have to check if the message was whatever you want the message to be, so I just put exclamation point and open door, so if they say that, it'll open. And also this message.lower part, this just makes it so you can have this part capitalized anyway and it'll still work. And then all you have to do is change the transparency to 1. That'll just make it to where you can see through it completely and it'll just be invisible. And then turn off cam collide so you can actually walk through it and there isn't just an invisible wall not allowing you to walk through. After that, just wait. So do task.wait, and then whatever number in here, it'll wait that long before it runs any part below it. And then this door part.transparency equals 0, make it to where you can see it again and it's not invisible. And door part.canCollide equals true, so you can actually touch it and you can't just walk through it. So that this is just like its normal state again, how it was to begin with. Now if you go in and type open door, whoa, you can walk through it. I can't believe it. And since we did that dot lower thing, you can type however capitalized, uncapitalized you want, it'll still do it. And now for the cool people that want the door to actually animate and go up, which is way cooler in my opinion, you can just go ahead and get rid of all this garbage. Alright, so you need to get the tween service, and you also need to get the tween info, both in variables. The tween service, simple enough, just game get service tween service. For the info, you have to do tween info.new. The first number is the time, how long it'll take to do the animation, so it'll take 3 seconds to fully open. The easing style is just how it opens, like what type of animation. So you can do like bounce, that would be kind of weird, but sign, I like sign, it's probably the most common. For the easing direction, just do in out. For the door opening animation, do tween service create in the brackets. You have to put the instance, which is just what you want to animate, which is the door part in our case, and then the info, which you made up here, and then put these curly brackets. So you're gonna put the property that you want to change in here. You can do position, transparency, C-frame, any property in here basically, and then set the position equal to the door part dot position. So make it what the door part position is already at, and then add 10 to the y-axis, which is the middle one in the vector3.new. Since you're adding it, it will go up, or you could add a negative and it'll go down. For the door close, just do the same thing, except right here where you were adding last time, put a minus, so it'll go down by 10 after it went up by 10. So it'll go back to its original position. First you want to play the door opening animation, which was this up here. and then you want to wait for it to be completed so it doesn't just immediately close right after opening, and then play the door close animation. I added a debounce just to be safe, so you can't just spam it. So by doing if debounce is true, then you just want to return it. That'll just make it not happen if it's true. And then immediately after that, set it to true, so if you do it again while this is happening in here, then it won't happen. And then when the door close animation is completed, turn it back to false so you can do it again. Now for all the cool people, you have a good animation. So if you do that, whoa, look at that. And then after, I think 3 seconds, yeah. That is meant to happen. Instead of subtracting vector3.new and then 10 off of the y-axis, just do 0, so it goes back to the original position. Also, I hate that animation style. Alright, now for all the cool kids. Again, you have a cool animation. Whoa. Yep. See if that debounce is working. Alright. It's open. Now if we try to open it, nothing happens. Nothing happens until it closes, and then we can open it again. Also, you can walk through it, obviously. If you liked that video, you should like the video. And if you didn't like it, you should leave and never come back here again.